Check. The DJ Booth Radio Show.
Yes, sir.
What it is.
Whoa. What's up, Nile? How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Another Wednesday.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's snow outside.
Uh-huh. We here. I mean, how was your weekend?
Man, we here, man. Oh, man. The weekend was great. It was great. It was productive. Just looking forward to, didn't we hang out this weekend? Wasn't we somewhere together?
What was this weekend? I had Hazelwood Saturday night.
We went to the Shoe City joint.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Stokey. You know,
Yeah, man. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, that
kind of the who's who in the art, in the industry and stuff, man. It was pretty good. I liked it. I had a relaxing weekend though. It was pretty cool. How about yourself?
So like I said, I had the Hazelwood Thursday night. Then I had the Hazelwood again Saturday night.
Okay.
Friday I was at Viola's place. Each and every Hook and High Hills. That was dope. You know, Sunday I chilled out, spent time with the fam.
Yeah.
Then me and my wife went out. Chilling.
Yeah, man, chilling.
Well, we got somebody in the building.
It's
not a guest.
She made it in the.
No, it's like I don't know.
She made it in the building in the snow. That's what you call a trooper.
Yeah, they're real trooper.
I'm from Detroit, so you know how that goes.
Yeah.
What's your name?
This is a little light. So I go by In the Nick of Time.
Okay. I always want to know where did the name come from.
So
I want to know that.
I would always. Well, it started with me actually doing like event planning and coordinating and trips and stuff like that. So one of my guys here, when I got to Baltimore, I was like in and out the country all the time. So they would just always call me and be like, hey, we're trying to go here, there, what should I do? Da-da-da-da-da. And I'll be like, this club, this hotel, this and that. So it was like, dang, she just came just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Right. So then it just kind of like.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now that's an organic story.
I love when things
how
just happen.
Yeah, because that's how I come up with a lot of stuff too. It's just how they happen.
Yeah. So it just stuck with me, and I went ahead and just started branding from that.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. It was good. I had to think about it for a minute. I'm like, dang, we did have a weekend.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, because my work and off time kind of all resemble each other, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
I work hard.
I can relate.
And I don't sleep. And I call her. She be up like I'm up.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes 7 in the morning. I be like, hey, you out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh, trust me. The irony of it is that the offices are right next to each other. So when I see her car, I'm like, she's burning the candle in there. So I already know.
Absolutely.
So we got a good show coming today. It's snowing outside.
Yeah. Hey.
You know what I mean? So we got to talk about some topics.
As crazy as it sounds, like when I text you, I was like, it's actually a good day to be on the radio because everybody's slowed down. With the climate of the culture now, it's like everybody's doing amazing things. But in order to do amazing things, you got to be doing like 5 things at once.
Absolutely.
So everybody's busy. Everybody's busy.
So today, everybody.
So today is like you don't have a choice.
I mean, you
do have a choice, but it's a little skewed today.
It is.
I need him to call up today, 410-481-1010.
There it is.
Let's talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
What the first time I'm thinking about is what's the guy from Empire? Jesse
Smollett.
Now, how do y'all feel about this? Now, let me ask this. So, everybody familiar with what happened? Before we hate y'all.
Yeah.
So now they're saying he possibly set it up. So why are people judging him and we don't have the facts? Like, you don't have the facts.
Because that's the industry that we live in now. And I'm saying industry because it's like real world has turned into its own industry. So we're just judgmental like, people. Everything we want everything instantly. So once a story come out, we don't have time to fact check it. We don't have time to do any of that. It's whatever. It's whatever is presented. That's what it is.
But if your friend or your family member get arrested or accused of something, he's innocent to proven guilt. You know what I'm saying? But because it's a celebrity, like I'm not saying now if he did do that, I think his career. I mean, that's horrible. for him to do something like that. But I want to see what really happens, man. You can't just take the word of somebody and just run with it.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, but it's you can't take the word of just any of it until like the facts, and even sometimes when the facts are presented, the facts are still not necessarily the facts. So we just live in such a world where you gotta just go with something. You got, whatever your gut or your instinct, and your history has proven, you know what I'm saying? That's what you typically go with.
I mean, because why would he make it up? He's a celebrity.
But then at the same instance, playing devil's advocate, why wouldn't he make it up? You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword. Some may say why would he make that up, and then some may say why wouldn't he make that up?
I look at, and I would like to know why would he, because you're already famous, you're already one of the number one shows in the world. What could possibly make you sit down?
I'm gonna say this: we don't know what his fate was coming to on the show. And when you've been in something that's been that like contractual obligated to your life, you know what I'm saying? Then you've those people are now not just your coworkers, they're like your family. So now if you get written off, and I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but let's just say the dynamics of his place on the show was coming, to an end or to a turn. You know what I'm saying? And then he's a musician on top of that. So there's a level of insecurities that are just deep rooted in artistry. For whatever reason, you would think that it's not because you're so on the forefront, but there is a lot of insecurity that's deep rooted in artistry.
Man, yes, it is.
I've never seen nobody should go to jail, but come on, yo.
Yeah, but I mean,
crazy. If that allegation is true, I think that is crazy. Yeah.
So with all of that being said, it could just be a mere turning point that he wasn't ready for, and it caught him by surprise, and so he has to do something, to
so keep him
relevant. Now, again, I'm not saying that's what happened.
How y'all feel about the Kaepernick situation?
I like it.
I do too.
I don't think it's. I mean, I think it says a lot about the NFL. Because let's be very clear about that. They're big business. They could have easily took this out into deep waters forever and drowned him. And you know what I'm saying? But there's something on that table or behind closed doors that we don't know about that is detrimental to the fate of their existence. And by them seeing the numbers trickle and everything, like right now, they're starting to kind of get it. So why not save face?
Because it was some people that was like, yo, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I'm not watching football. I'm not participating in that. And they still referencing the Kaepernick situation, which is still a hot topic, and I don't feel as though he was a sellout. I definitely would have took the money because he stood his ground.
I think it's two different things, and that's where we keep getting everything. We always, and I'm saying just generality. We get things too construed. Those were two separate issues at the forefront. The reason why he lost his job is because of something else that he did, because of something that he believed in. So aside from that, he lost his job was what this was about. This lawsuit was about him losing his job. This wasn't about what he stood for. You know what I'm saying? So for us to blur the lines and oh my God, he's a sellout, or he did this or he did that. He lost his job. So that was compensation for him losing his job.
But he lost his job based on what he stood for, though.
That's facts, but they're still two separate issues.
They are.
It's still two separate issues.
But and
if that's the case, then we can be mad that he still had a Nike contract. You understand what I'm saying? Because Nike wasn't putting that on the forefront for a long time, that they were still in bed with him. You know what I'm saying? And we, it's so many things that we never really get to the bottom of it. We never get to the bottom of it because it's, we blur the lines. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to be able to separate each layer of stuff, because stuff is way more complex than just you know, black or white. Like we like to, you know, again, it goes back to the instant, nope, he did it. Yep, he did. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the instant judgment.
Hold up. What's up? It's your boy DJ Duke. This is the Artist Spotlight live on 1010 WOLB. What's up? It's your boy DJ Duke. My Artist Spotlight. My guest, he's on the phone. What's good, boss?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you feeling? What's your name, man?
Hey, man, they call me Remy Ruger. You know what I'm saying? Timeless Music, NT, man. We rocking out. What's happening?
Okay, nothing, man. I appreciate you calling in on this snowy day, taking the time out your busy schedule. Let's get right into it. Where you get the name from?
Remy Ruger came from when I was up, man. I was up in the village.
Okay.
And you know, young and dumb, running wild and all that stuff. So, you know, I made some peace with it. You know what I'm saying? And it stands, man. I like it. It's kind of catchy. People like it.
Yeah. So what project is you pushing out? Because, I mean, I know, but I want the people to know. What single you pushing? What project you pushing?
Right now, I got a single that I'm pushing called She Know It. A brand new video out to that coming out soon. Then we got a mixtape coming out March 11th. This is my birthday, Pisces season.
Okay.
You know?
Whatever.
Coming out. It's called More Waiting, man. The people really waiting on it. A lot of support behind it right now. We moving.
Okay, so is there a story behind when you did you say I want to become a rapper? I just want to be an artist. Like what made you want to be in this industry?
Pretty much, man. I was like 6 years old. I got an uncle, and he done did a lot of things in the background in the music industry. His name Quentin Irvin. I love his uncle. You know what I'm saying? He was a great guitarist. He still is. You know, he go play the church every Sunday, and he was the one who set me down and said, listen to this, man. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people around me always influenced me like, man, you got the talk, you got the wordplay and the knowledge. And, you know, they pushed me to go, and I appreciate them all.
That's what's up.
Okay, and like, so how was your support system?
It's strong, man. Like, a lot of people around me, like I said, is here for me. They want me to go and keep pushing. I got a team as well. And I got some artists that's under me as well. And, you know what I'm saying? And they really working the same amount of dignity and effort. Like, everybody around me is on the same page. I can't hang around anybody that's not willing to do it.
I got you. So let me ask you a question. So where do you see, where do you want out of this? Out of your music, where do you want to go? You want to go to the top? Some people just want to make it for their neighborhood. What's your goal?
Well, my goal definitely targeted outside of the city, more so the city, because I feel like I got the universal type music. I got radio ready music, so it's more than city. But I'm willing to be more so wealthy. I'm not looking for the riches. I'm not looking for the fame. If it comes with it, it'd be a blessing. But I'm also looking for get my family and myself in a comfortable position to strive for the city, a good outlook.
Facts.
That's what's up.
So if you had to describe your music or your sound to anyone, like what would we think? What would we get from it? Who would you compare yourself to? And not saying that you're looking to be compared to that person, but who would you compare yourself to?
Well, if I had to label my music, it's one word. It's timeless.
Okay.
My music is 90s based. Like, I feel like the 90s was the strongest point in hip-hop. So I feel like when I drop a song, you can listen to it from 2 years ago and it's still something you can relate to. And if I had to say an artist that I compare myself with, I feel like out here right now, I feel like Cole, man.
Okay.
Like, I just remember him coming in and him pushing through Rock Nation, trying to figure out how can I make that radio hit, all the way to, okay, I made that radio hit, but this the real me.
Right.
Once I get on, I'll be able to release that music that people feel like, oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, you have to be heard before you're listened to. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me ask you this. How important is the DJ to you and to an artist, in your opinion?
Oh, man. That's the biggest point. If you ask me, you can't make a career without a DJ. You can't break no record without a DJ. You can't get somebody to put your vocals on a different beat without a DJ. You don't want to go to the studio and spend money and say, hey, can you put this to this beat for what? The DJ does it all. Yeah. So I feel like without a DJ, at least with a team or somebody that's supporting you that's a DJ, then your career is going very limited. So
when you, now let me ask you this, right? So when you make music, do you have like a manager or somebody that represents you or yourself that has a DJ blast that gives it to the DJs? Because you are human, you can't say every time you make a song, I'm gonna inbox a link to a DJ or it's just too many DJs.
Yep, my manager right now, man, shout out Draco the model. His name Draco, my IG, also a model. But that's my brother, man, way back in the day. And like I said, he's the one that go down to them clubs. He had a big club scene. When I was in the house scrambling up that money, he was out in them clubs, and he was really getting the outlook on things I wasn't seeing. Yeah. So that's how the music directed itself to the trap and to the movement that I'm in right now, because that's what I'm about. But he was the one who like, yeah, man, I got this club. Hey, we walk up in that thing, no checking us, nothing. Like, showing the club because of him. So it's all to him. He showed me that part of the lifestyle that I need to realize in order to go further with the music.
Yeah, right. So Remy, you mentioned 90s hip hop feel. So what was some of the artists throughout that era, the 90s, that influenced you or that you listen to today still?
Oh man, y'all be surprised, man. Even though my music and the content the way it is, I was a big R&B fan.
Oh, okay.
I love the 90s. I love the 90s all together, but I was on like the Carl Thomases, the John B, the Tupac, the Biggie movement. If I had to say one main artist out the 90s right now, I had to say somebody like Drew Hill, man. Like they was timeless. We can still bump. It doesn't matter when you play it. Your girl singing it in the car. You
ain't lying. Yeah, you ain't lying. Drew Hill definitely made some hits, like classic.
Yeah, that is crazy because I think NikofTime was saying that before. The new wave is like the old 90s R&B type, like what we listen to right now on our earphones. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is R&B-ish, but with a hip-hop flavor, you know what I'm saying?
I think everybody's thirsty for good music.
Yeah.
And I think now is the time you don't got to work so hard to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think the world now perceives the R&B and the hip-hop mixed together. They accept it very well. So right now it's the perfect mixture of both. You do what you feel. You just harmonizing. Yeah. Some dudes on the auto-tune on, they can't sing a lick. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it sounds good. Let me express it.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I want to get back to artists telling stories. Like, take me in a journey. Like, you know what I mean? Like, take me through a situation.
Well, that's what your album represented. Yeah, back in the day, or even today. Sense. Even today, you have artists that still You have artists that still go by that platform, whereas though they're like, I want my album to tell a whole story, to be a whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's supposed to do.
Exactly.
Like EP nowadays, a lot of people don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? An EP, nobody really say mixtapes these days, if you notice. Because the EP is supposed to be like an album or a mini version of what you can do if somebody was to buy your album or stream it.
Yep. Okay.
It got to be a story or it's worthless. Like, you can have a thing full of bangers, but if you ain't talking about what you know, what you heard, or what you seen, I don't see it hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that.
I totally agree. And you got somebody else in your household that's an artist also, right?
Yep. Big shout out to Yummy Taylor, man. She going crazy right now. She got the big rolls. She mix out. Y'all need to spin that, man. That thing going crazy. We out in the clubs. We promoting it. The DJs feeling it, and we moving.
Yeah, it's crazy. I play. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a type of DJ I like. When I like something, I like it. Like, that's how I came across yourself, because I've been knowing Yummy for a while, like through the music scene and stuff like that. Never knew that y'all was connected until yesterday. But I went through Instagram. And I heard your song. And I was like, yo, this is. I like that, and that's what a lot of labels are doing high up than me. People are watching and listening when y'all don't think they are. So whatever you put on your Instagram, to all you artists, make sure you think before you do it.
Not only that, make sure you got a strong foundation, because like you said, you didn't even know we was connected the way we actually are.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the connection and also knowing business and personal life.
Yeah,
like,
fact.
When something's falling down on her end, hey, you got to pick up, or hey, you already know what it is, and she know what it is, and she's out here and she's striving now. It's not
she's working. And Baltimore is fiending for that next come up, whether it's a male or female. We need that, yo. You know what I'm saying? What I do play a lot of hers is that I love that bankroll freestyle she did. I love that bankroll. Yeah, that's dope. So man, I appreciate you taking the time to call up. We gotta get you to come up here. I mean, I know you're a celebrity and all that stuff, yo. But we can make some arrangements. You know what I mean? To get you up here, man.
Yeah, Duke can send you a car.
Right now in Baltimore, we got a right back snowstorm rolling through. I couldn't make it up there, but I tell you what, you set the date up. DJ Duke, I'm up there, man. You just hit my phone. You know it. It's nothing, man. I'm picking up and I'm coming up, man.
Yes, sir.
Sit with y'all.
And you say you from Emerson Village?
Right now I'm on the Grove, man. Shout out Potler Grove. Shout out Emerson Village, Zone 29. I love y'all, man. You know it. Zone 25.
Okay. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you calling in, bro.
You know it, man. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all till the next time. You hear me?
All right,
Already.
bet.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I love new artists, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm becoming an artist really.
He sound like he got a solid head on his shoulders too.
Yeah, got some real, real music, man.
And hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
But another thing I want to talk about too, man, right? It's Cardi B.
Okay.
Is she hot or is she on fire? Is she a combination of all this? Like, what y'all thoughts on Cardi B? What's your thoughts on Cardi B, NikofTime?
I think she's relatable. That's just the bottom line. I don't think it's that she's necessarily, and this is no disrespect to her because I think she has a talent level, but it's not that she's overly talented more than she's just personable and she can sell it. You know what I'm saying? The authenticity of her is what shines through, and I tell people that all the time. So even if there is someone else helping her pen and ink, they're doing a very good job pen and inking her and her being able to deliver it.
Exactly.
So, now, that's a great one. Now, what's more important? Or is that like baking the cake? The delivery or the lyrics?
It's the delivery. Because the delivery is going to make you.
Yeah.
That's what's going to sell you.
Yeah.
So even if, I mean, that's what for years has been the formula with R&B. They weren't writing a lot of their own songs, but they could deliver it, and they made you feel it.
Yeah.
Music is a feeling. You're supposed to be able to listen to something and never have to talk or anything, and you and I both can understand what this song is about. Even if we type of it's a connection.
It's the same
everything
thing, like,
about music you can listen to something, you could play something right now and people can tell you, oh, I can tell you what I was doing right when that dropped, because it's a feeling.
It's the same thing like when people do cover songs, and that song might have came out, like if somebody does Aretha Franklin or anything, like that song came out 20, 30 some years ago. But if they can re-sing it in a way to make you feel it,
not the exact same way, absolutely,
with their own little style and twist on it, you still feel the song. You just recognize it quicker because it was made a classic by Aretha. You know, and I definitely co-sign what she said about it's the delivery.
Yeah, Cardi B, her whole story, everything about Cardi B is just marketable, makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And because she was under the spotlight with the Love and Hip Hop, it kind of gave people the background bio without, you know, like how now when an artist might be a new artist, they come out, they hit somebody, let's just say Travis Scott, for instance. You might not know his history, but we got her history first in a sense, and then she blew up. So now it's like, yo, if she can do this from that and then go to that, like you said, she made it so she's so relatable and like it's authentic, because it's like I know where she come from. She can't be faking it.
And she coming out with it. Like I take, like I'm a big fan of hip hop, of course. I always tell people that. Take like K Michelle, she's not there no more on that high level as she was. So with Cardi B, is that because K Michelle was hot like this too? Is Cardi B going to stand and stay here, or I think
it's a two different. I wouldn't even compare those two for multiple reasons, but no, I don't think Cardi B is going to stay in this lane. I think she's going to J-Lo. Because that's the whole purpose. She's dual. She's Latino. So after she's finished, you know, in this market,
the Americans.
After she's finished with us, hip hop, our culture, then she'll be able to transition into her culture and then successfully.
Now, when I was saying, as far as K Michelle, meaning not about as an artist, I think K Michelle was actually a dope artist.
Yes,
personally. But I'm just saying, as far as being the name of the game, like you said, delivery, being relevant. Because you got a lot of dope artists that's just not relevant because they can't deliver whatever. Cardi B, like you said, I agree with you. Said she is a personality. So I think as long as she's saying her personality, she'll always be interesting. I will always want to know what Cardi B's doing.
But I think that's what, and again, I think that's where I'm saying that you gotta kind of differ the two. Because K Michelle wasn't a personality. K Michelle was actually an artist. You understand what I'm saying? And we already talked about artistry. They have a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just artists.
Yeah.
I don't care which side of the fence you look at. When you encounter artists, there is a level of insecurity with artists.
That's true.
Cardi B is a personality. Two different. That's a different type
now,
of.
I like that.
That's a different type.
Got you here.
It's a different type of artistry.
That's a very educated way to break that. that really was very educated. Like, this is why I ain't with it. Like, this is why I pick up brain, yo. Because I would have said nothing like that. Like, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
It's two totally different.
Yes.
She's not an artist, she's a person. That's
But she started out as a personality.
Yeah, in front of me. And,
right, so it's authentic.
It's all, what you're saying is making sense.
Yeah, so she's never deviated from that.
Right.
It's all authentic.
Okay, shout out to our engineer in there. He's zoning out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is.
Shout out to. I guess it's now Rock Nation.
I just
I
just throw my hand at this dude because I already know he's retarded. Like he's retarded when it comes to digging in the crate.
Even though that's not the. Where.
Okay,
it's the original song. But okay.
It's the rock. Shout out to Jay-Z, the whole Rock Nation fam, DJ Mackie over there. We got some stuff coming up. But let me ask you, NikofTime. You're in your car. What are you listening to?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
That was easy.
Ever?
Nope. I don't listen to music in my car anymore unless I am. It has to be like anything past 1 a.m. Then I'm listening to music that's gonna like kind of bring me like down. Not down meaning like
kind of
depressed, but mellow me out.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll listen to music.
So you always got the brain working then when you drive. Because when I drive with no music, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, I don't need no interference.
Absolutely.
In my mind, I'm just trying to think about some things while I'm on my journey from where A to B, where I'm going. Yep.
See, I need music. I hate silence.
Well, I learned how to ride with silence on purpose. Because at one point in time, my radio didn't work.
I was doing that myself. Shout out to the radio crew.
Yeah, that's right. So my radio broke.
Yeah, I used to.
And then I also used to work. I used to work with a dude. I think this was like when I was doing like maintenance or something, whatever, and riding around, the apartment complex and stuff. And the older dude would never have no music on. And if he did, it would be like talk radio.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, this is boring. Why is we listening to nothing or talk radio? But then, as I got older and then started to understand, like, the silence is actually cool because, like I said, it allows you time to reflect and think on, you might have just came out of something and now you need to really think about what you're going to do, or you might be on your way to something and you might need to have your mind clear.
A lot of times why I personally don't listen to music a lot anymore in the car is because I listen to music like so much, like people sending me music like, check this out, listen to this, listen to that, da-da-da-da. And I don't want to have a jaded perspective of it.
Yeah.
So I don't listen to...
You take a break from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
That's like people ask me about haircuts and I'm not in the barbershop. Like, I don't want to think about it.
You like to separate now.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. So I don't want to talk about work. That's like
so
work
much of our lives already run together. Like I said, when we talked about it earlier, like my having fun is my work, all in the same work. You know what I'm saying? So
me
it's
being
like
a DJ, I just. But maybe a barber is more work than fun, but per se.
Well,
because he still gotta communicate a lot.
Both.
It's
but
a lot of
a DJ, you being a brand, is more fun. Like it's interesting.
Well, don't get it mixed. Don't get it mixed. Like I have absolute fun at the job. I mean, you come up there.
I get what you're saying.
Like I have fun I have fun at the job.
Yeah.
Like for years, I definitely love what I do.
Work, right?
But it turns into work in a sense when, like I tell people, a lot of the younger barbers that were coming up, and they come to me or whatever, or I have some apprentice and everything like that, and I tell them, you gotta treat this like a job. So people always say, yo, you can make your own hours. That's true, but it's not really true. Yeah. Because if you're trying to build something,
you can't be switching up.
You can't say, yo, I'm here 10 o'clock today and then I'm here 12 o'clock tomorrow. You got to stay consistent.
Consistency.
Yeah, so it's
key.
like a job. Like I'm waking up every day, I'm putting myself on a schedule and I'm sticking to it. Now, of course, once you transition or whatever to different years or whatever, you can you can change it, but I treat it like a job.
So, NikofTime, I got another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the state of boxing in America right now?
I love it.
You having a background with Shabazz brothers and different boxers.
I love it. The state of boxing is it's thriving. Yeah,
it's coming.
It hasn't really left. The only difference is that it's just like any other sport or any other business or industry. There's someone that will every now and again come in and plateau, but that's like a every 25, 50 year type,
like a Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, but that doesn't negate all of the other talent that's there.
So is anybody out here that's flamboyant, that's outspoken like
it
Floyd,
will never,
that's good?
This is the thing. There will never be another. And that's what we have to understand. And I'm not just saying Floyd Mayweather. There will never be another Jay-Z. There will never be another Michael Jordan. There will never be another. What will happen is when someone comes along that has that same chemistry, however, but is authentically them, that can put all of that together
in their own way,
then they'll be a part of the GOAT. They'll be a part of the GOAT category.
I look at Adrian Broner as trying to be Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
It's not authentic. It's like he had the same outspokenness, arrogance in a way, and just doing the crazy stuff, but it's like it's not authentic. It's like maybe that's because he was in his camp. Maybe
I think honestly, I think AB is being authentically AB. I think the problem is, though, there is a form of him that is trying to mimic Floyd, but that flamboyant part is not. That's authentically AB.
And plus, you can't lose.
But again, that's because you're measuring him to be a replica of Floyd. You're looking at the next. Don't look at it as the next. Just look at it as who is going to be next.
How you feel about how you feel about UFC? You watch UFC fighting too?
I watch some of it. I don't have a love for it like I do boxing, because I do boxing to me is like it's a skill set in its own when when you're talking about being able to punch a person at anywhere between 900 pounds to 1,100 pounds of pressure, standing up with no extra, dynamics to it. Yeah. Like you can kick somebody and everybody, like the average person could kick somebody at 900 pounds of pressure if you mad enough. You know what I'm saying? But to actually be able to formulate a stance and be able to punch someone accurately at 900 to 1,100 pounds of pressure, that's like,
what made you
great.
Like boxing? Like, are you a boxer?
I have trained trained for 5 years, and I judge boxing.
Have you ever fought professionally or amateurly?
No. I used to spar with a lot of the people in the gym. Yeah.
Females and males?
Both. Ooh. Yeah. And just having a military background, so
I don't know problems.
Always fighting when I came up, so it was just like
we are arguing on the phone. No person arguing.
I don't want no problem.
I don't want no problem.
Left jab. What's your favorite punch?
a left hook.
Left hook. I was close.
No, actually, I do everything left-handed. I'm ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Yep. I do everything dominantly with my left hand, but I'm right-handed. And only reason why I write right-handed is because my mom, rest in peace, used to always switch my pen out of my left hand and put it in my right hand.
So shout out to the parents that did that, because my dad did the same thing. Yep. I do everything with my left.
Yep.
But I'm right-handed.
But right-handed.
I eat with my left.
Yep.
I write with my left. But I play basketball and throw the baseball with my right.
My goodness.
And I shoot pool with my right. You know what I mean? But that's what we do.
But you can't.
Right. That's what we do. I mean,
you say so.
What else can you judge? What do you do with your hands? I cut hair with both my hands.
Okay, that's a good cut. Yeah, don't use sports. This is
okay.
You and
this
sports
guy,
don't
swear
go
he is.
I'm just saying, you and sports just don't go together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, man. So, NikofTime, what you got going on right now? What's up and coming?
I got a lot of things coming up. Some of it I can't really go into detail about until all of the final stages are met. But just, for right now, we have the talent showcase that's going to be judged by a Rock Nation panel. So it's actually going to be Rock Nation in the building. And the winner of that competition will, of the various competitions that's involved, will get a meeting with Rock Nation. And they are actually taking it very seriously, so for all those artists that's, artists, DJs, freestyle kings out there.
Come on out. We're gonna have the information on our social media and stuff like that.
It's gonna be a lot of flyers going around. This is gonna be a huge event. It really is.
We ain't got time to be playing. So we're gonna get more to it. But it's not on my mind, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
What's going on with 6ix9ine?
What's going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I couldn't tell you.
It's crazy because somebody said on one of my favorite shows.
So what are you asking? Really?
I'm about to ask. All right. The thing is, there was a question. Was he authorized? Is it acceptable for him to snitch?
Okay. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say under his conditions, I'm going to say yes. Because the reason why I say yes is because he wasn't built for that anyway. That wasn't even his lifestyle.
Okay.
So we can't expect anything other than what he's given us because that wasn't authentically him. Now, again, he was a personality. So he played into it very well because he was a personality. You know what I'm saying? But authentically, that being him, coming from, that whole gang,
it wasn't him.
That wasn't him.
Yeah.
So you can't, your expectations should not be anything other than what he's giving you.
Okay, now.
So, I mean, all I can say is I agree. I don't really know too much of the story, but I would like to say, for the people that's listening, don't be a fake gangster.
Bottom line.
Be true to yourself. That would be my response would be, just don't do it but it's going to happen. When you're originally from certain I'm originally from Pennsylvania Avenue, so I know when I put myself in these situations, it's either going to be death or jail, right? And I know if I go to jail, rather I'm involved or not. If you go on Pennsylvania Avenue right now, going to Legends to the store, if they come and raid the store, I'm gonna go with them just because I fit the profile, young black, blah blah blah. I'm going to go. So now. In that situation, I feel like it's Tekashi 6ix9ine now. Like, I know these guys, but I'm still not going to rat on them because I got my family to worry about.
Well,
I think he shouldn't rat at all.
And I get all of that, but then we got to still kind of define the definition of rat. Now, yes, what he's doing, he is ratting. It is what it is. Because he was partaking in a lot of the activity that landed him there. However, we shouldn't expect anything other than what he's doing because that wasn't authentically him.
I totally agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Snitch all day, be outside. I'm just saying, with me personally, I've been in that situation. I've been snitched on all type of stuff. It's over.
It definitely is over.
My kids are more important because now
it's no denying that what he have is over. But I'm just saying, instead of us even analyzing it any further, the nature of it is that it wasn't him. So why are we surprised? I guess is my whole point.
I'm gonna say this though.
It is what. You do what you do when you're not.
So you think I don't think it's over because he's still, and like you said with Cardi B, and not so much an artist, their personality. So people will want to know, they're going to want to interview Tekashi. I'm not going to say he got a long career ahead of him, but he got some. I think they want to interview him.
He's going to be exploited. It's a difference, and that's right, and that's all I'm saying. So. With the whole rat situation and all of that, that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's
I think
he's always been an exploitive person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So he lived his life as that. So when we're hearing that he's ratting, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking Why is everybody acting like they didn't know that it was gonna be a possibility that he do that?
You can't do that.
You can't say he can't do that.
You don't think?
He's not from that mob.
But it's my
so you can't say that. You can't say that. You can say that to the what's the guy name? All of the drug lords from from New York. You could say that to them. Like, why would you do that? You knew that was the life that you really was living. You know what I'm saying? You came from that. You grew up in that.
So I get what you're saying.
You caused that. You were that.
And it's Queen B. Shout out our host is not here today, Queen B. If you're listening,
what up, Queen
you call
B?
Up real quick, 'cause we want you to comment on this. But it's my thing, though. I'm saying, if you in that, if that's like you somebody from everybody has this in their family. Somebody from the county or somebody's green per se, come and live in the city for the summer all the time. So if you that person come from the county, you want to be down, you know what I mean? Because guys, I'm from, like I said, the Avenue. We used to prey on women like that because they don't know what's going on. So they want to be around. They get locked up. So you're saying that it's okay for that male, female to rap because they're not from our neighborhood?
I'm not saying that it's okay. What I am saying is that that's not their environment. That's not their plight. That's not their plight.
Don't expect them to be ironclad.
Right. You can't expect them to hold the same weight as you would for somebody who grew up in the dirt with you and did dirt with you authentically.
So this is why people don't let people in their circle.
That's all I'm saying.
Another way they're trying to rationalize Tekashi snitching is because of that they pulled had his baby mother. They had sexual intercourse with her. Did Shouty, by the way. They tried to kill him. The tape came out.
Yeah, they did try to kill him.
So it's like all these things. So allegedly, they're the ones that kidnapped him.
They were the ones who kidnapped him. He said that.
Yeah. So it's like he has every reason to not snitch. But the flip side is, so you have a family out here. You know what I mean? You have a
listen. You know how many people on a daily basis that just in your general communities are under witness protection?
Oh yeah.
That you don't even know about. We not talking about the suspected, people and, all of that stuff. I'm talking about people that move around from year to year to different places that are probably under some type of witness protection and this, that, or the other for various reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not even necessarily from a rat situation, but maybe they just saw something that they weren't supposed to see. You know what I'm saying? So we hold so much validity to things that cause destruction and cause mayhem that I'm just like, I get appalled with it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come outside my house and I see some guys hustling on the corner and I'm like, yo, I don't know who you are, but I don't want you hustling there. Yeah. Because this is my... What gives them any more right to come run up in my house and call me all kinds of rats or whatever because I'm saying I don't want you there on my corner hustling? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to start really putting back the real definition of a rat. Now, understand what I'm saying. What Tekashi did is ratting because he was partaking in the whole operation of whatever was going on. But the flip side of that is that wasn't who he was
from the beginning.
The beginning.
Now, before we go into the shop talk, but on the paperwork, it does say all he did was admit to his 9 counts. So he basically said, I paid someone to shoot at someone.
Right.
But they already knew.
They already knew. They already knew.
So
the feds are.
Is that still snitching? Is that dry snitching?
It's dry snitching. It's dry snitching.
Yeah, he dry. It's like we all get lined up. I don't know who got the money. You know what I'm saying?
I took $5.
Yeah, I don't know who took it. And my last question, because we got to go to shop talk, is this: if you witness a shooting, right, of a random person, should you and you tell the police what happened? Are you a snitch?
No. Okay. You ain't had nothing to do with it.
Or should you just not say anything?
That's gonna be up to personal preference, but to me, the definition of snitching is if you and I go and take part in something together,
and I snitch to get
and I get caught and you don't, and then I say, or I wasn't the only one,
that's
snitching. You understand what I'm saying? That's snitching.
Yeah.
But if you and I are doing something and he witnessed it and he don't have nothing to do with it and he decides to tell on us, we can say he a hater, but he's not a he's not a rat.
Everybody says that, and right, or not what you say. Everybody says like, I'm not right, I'm not gonna tell who did it until it happens to
That's all I'm saying.
When it happens to your family member, you want somebody to come forward and say, I seen this.
That's all. What I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So the definition has to be put back into play of what really is considered snitching.
Yeah.
We done took that definition and just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Just because don't nobody want to be told on. If the person that I'm more concerned with, the person that I did dirt with. If you the one that's telling on me, then we got a problem. But if it's somebody else that was just at random, I could say they was a hater, but they ain't had nothing. They ain't had nothing to do with me and you. You know what I'm saying?
But
watch out for those female boxers, you Chenna. Female boxers.
Yeah. You know what I mean? One of those things, man.
I just wish I could sing the hook to this song.
Right.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
I don't really care. Let's do whatever. It's a snowy day. Yeah, it's your boy DJ Niledge. We getting ready to go into this positive word of the day. Tune in. Oh, man. It's a blessing to be here with y'all today. For those that are listening, shout out to everybody that's here in the Radio 1 building that made it out in the snow. You know, DJ Duke in the Nick of Time. We here. It speaks volumes to the level of dedication. Because we didn't have to be here. We chose to be here. Because we love what we do. We definitely want to get some things off our chest and just speak to the public, speak to the community. Lately, things have been happening at a fast pace on both ends, the positive and the negative. So I would suggest that we take time on this snowy day and think about what's important. You got people out there that's hating on you, or you feel like they hating on you, or people that's negative in your life. Don't focus your energy on those people. You got people in your life that are positive. You got people around you, or you should have people around you that are moving in a positive direction. Like they say, the success is dictated by the 5 people that you surround yourself with, or the 5 people you talk to the most, and the books you read. So take time maybe to pick up a book instead of picking up that phone to look on Instagram to see who copped the latest tennis shoes in your circle. Like, reading is still important. You can even do audiobooks now. I mean, information is important. Period. It will never stop being important because you can never know every single thing. Sometimes the person, or should I say, the media puts a lot of things out there to distract our attention away from pertinent information. So we gotta take the time out to read and be informed, even with our children. I myself need to work on the same thing. Like, that's the thing about when I say my positive words of the day. Like, I don't really sit home and try to script this out. I go by what's really happening in real time in my life. Like, these are real live things that I go through in life. Conversations that I have. I talk to Duke on a regular basis. I talk to In the Nick of Time at least once a week. And a lot of times we reflect on some of the things that go on in our community and understand that Baltimore, they do want to hear our story, and we are coming, but we can't be afraid of success. Fact. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Why would anybody be afraid of success when it's coming to you? Like, but it happens. It really happens. Real talk. Real talk.
Really, really, really.
It happens. Really happens. Like, seriously. So, with that being said, I just hope that everybody take this time to slow down, because you know we're going to be back at it tomorrow. the streets will be clear, the snow will be done, everybody be back to cussing everybody out. So
they done already got cabin fever after
right.
12 hours.
They got cabin fever. So I just want to encourage people on this day to because that's what this time means to me. When I see it snowing, I can't move or whatever. Hey, it's time to hone in on something that you got right in front of your face that you've been trying to work on for the longest, but you couldn't because you're doing so much moving around. Now you can take the time to do that. Cash rules everything around me. Hey, you tenor, I love you.
He about to start rapping.
Look, listen, every time I get to this moment, like I say, I don't make this stuff up. Yeah. I just speak from the heart and what's really going on in my mind. So that I can, kind of get somewhat of a message out there for those of you out there that's listening that know me, then you know me. But for those that don't know me, I get to give you a slight glimpse of who I am.
Gotcha.
And then I share that with my colleagues here at the DJ Booth Radio Show.
Yeah.
So with that, peace.
What you got going on this weekend, Niledge? That was deep.
Well,
bring us back up.
I'll bring you back up with this one. So, coming up February 28th, we got the Remember Party coming back, 1818 North Charles Street, and this is my first announcement to make it official.
It's a big one.
A big one. I got my man, DJ Tommy Davis, coming out. And he's going to rock with us every fourth Thursday from here on out.
Okay.
And this dude, I'm so excited to have him on, to be on the ticket with him, even though it's our event.
Boom.
This dude is legendary. He's a legend, man. A living legend. And I mean, I'm telling you, he's going to put on the show because that's what he do. This dude rocks. He rocks the joint.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud to say that because we getting ready to turn this whole house music thing out. We getting ready to bring it back.
Shout out to DJ Tommy Davis, a legend.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I mean? And speaking of how, we got house heads in here. Am I a house head?
No.
What makes you a house head? I'm not a house head?
No, you're not really a house head.
So what makes you a house head?
I would say what makes you, and then I would say, for one, you listen to house music, you can listen to it longer than an hour.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't listen to anything for long. Right. I can't even listen to a whole song.
But go. It's like a vibe. It's like an energy. It's not.
One time I came.
Yeah. So you were honorary househead at that time.
Honorary househead.
Because you was into it. Like I never seen you dance.
Yeah, it took me. Yeah.
I never seen you talk on the mic.
Yeah.
And at that time, that was the energy I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. It's an energy of I don't care who's around. Yeah. It ain't about judging nobody. It ain't about what you look like. It's about, man, it's all about the music.
Having some fun.
It's about having fun, and it's about the love in the building. That's really all it's about. Mm. So when a house head, you could call it that. It's just it's a person who loves
it's being free.
Love being free.
So you a house head nigga now? I know your favorite song.
What's my favorite
Flowers.
song? Yeah, that's my favorite house song.
That's a real DJ. Let me tell you about real DJs. All right, that's all right. DJs know their people. You know what I mean? So you got to know your friends and know what they like. I know Flowers is her song.
Absolutely.
So in Detroit,
and that's a classic.
Is that a big house music?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. So real quick now, so what you got? I remember coming back, sir. Anything else going on this week?
This week, no, just pretty much kind of working through some things and trying to get the studio up.
Okay.
And basically, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. How about you, NikofTime? Any?
Yeah. So we got Malik Iceman. He'll be fighting in Philadelphia on the 23rd. Okay. So
big.
Yep. So myself and probably the Underrated Entertainment will be in the building.
Okay.
Then we got the Good Music Vibes show on Sunday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we got a few things, and then whatever happens between right now and Saturday.
It's actually in the nick of time.
Right.
Really, and myself, just let me see. Today is Wednesday. So we chilling out, snowing out. Tomorrow we got a couple big meetings tomorrow. Friday I'm at Page Use. Shout out to my man AJ and them over there at Page Use.
Yes.
Saturday Holy Shalom official birthday bash.
Oh, man.
So flooded. It's going to be unbelievable.
What time is that?
Downtown Culture House in 10 to 2.
I might have to slide through when I come back from the fight.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there.
Sunday, of course, like I said, WBGR, man, Sports Entertainment Network. We just working, man.
Yeah.
We just working, yeah.
Shout out to Holy Shalom. I'm gonna definitely try to make it, even if it's for 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to make it.
Julio been my guy, man. I'm way younger than Julio. Nah, I'm just joking. But no, real tough. But since I was a
Watching
kid,
jokes.
Growing up, you know what I'm saying? I was, met Julio.
Julio was
basketball stuff.
Oh man, Julio, a cool dude, man. From day one, the time that I met him, he's always been like a cool dude.
I always want to ask you one question now. I'm just trying to count.
Oh man, here you go. Here we go.
So why did you decide not to be a rapper?
At that time, I wasn't that good at it.
Okay. Hey. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know.
I wasn't that good at it.
I got good questions.
At first it was just like something fun to do. It was like 4 of us in the group. And then
what's the group name?
It was called Napalm. She hit me with the
brand manager. Brand manager. That's the first. Like the first. Like the
exactly. Look, napalm, like the napalm is in a bomb, right? The nuclear.
Yeah, we understood.
So it had an acronym to it.
Okay.
You can look out there. I did.
Okay.
I'm always good for that.
I got questions. Anything y'all want to ask me? Y'all want to know anything about me? I found out a question. I had NikofTime. I asked you a question. Anybody got a question for DJ Duke? Which I want. Anybody?
So what made you become a DJ?
That's a long story, so I can't.
Please don't ask that.
You know how I do.
Yeah.
I was out there. I was Sean Bree Recreation Park. He wanted me to come over there.
In the world?
And run the. I'm be quick. He wanted me to run the rec centers. I had 4 rec centers, and I got paid through music, just playing the music. That's how I did all 4 of them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, you get paid for doing this? And then I went to Miami. They lived. Stevie J was DJing. And I fell in love with it. So I wanted to do this.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was quick.
Other than that, he would have been.
He would get the whole background.
Other than that, he would have been our next mega church pastor. I'm telling you.
I preached the sermon when I was 16.
Okay.
People don't believe me. Yeah.
I'm telling you. Deacon Duke is real.
That's why you so
Really, my father was a deacon at New Summers. So yeah.
Deacon Duke is real.
Yeah, so I did preach the sermon when I was younger. So I did
That's
do that.
PK kids.
Well, he's not a preacher.
Well, same difference. Yes, my father's a pastor.
Oh, Detroit?
Yep.
So was he on the show?
No.
That show was crazy.
That was very disrespectful.
What, the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like...
It was very disrespectful.
It was just crazy how they just...
Yeah.
I mean, the attitudes, that's a great topic. That's a touchy topic.
Yes, it is. It's a very touchy.
Religion is a very touchy topic for people.
Yes, Lord.
But some of the meanest people...
Yes.
In church on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the meanest people at the work at the grocery store, work at the bank.
Facts.
I'm trying to cash my check, baby. Well, you just missed it. I closed in 1 minute. Hey, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Don't forget, February 28th, we also have a real estate meetup going on from 7 to 9, 1818 North Charles Street. Those of y'all interested in networking on some real estate, let's get your game up.
And more information to follow about the talent showcase and March Madness.
March Madness, baby.
Tuned, man. This is big shout out to Radio 1 WOLB. Shout out everybody in the building, 82Q. We got Mags 509, Spirit 1400. It's all love. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening, man. We really appreciate y'all, man.
Yes,
Keep rocking out with us. I'm DJ Duke.
Yes, sir.
In the nick of time.
And DJ Niledge, man.
He really didn't have to go after that one. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.